Our officials tonight, Roger Ayers, Kip Kissinger, and Courtney Green. And away we go here at the Garden. It will be Clemson ball. Dybantsa with the offensive rebound. Dybantsa knocks down the three.
Good patience by Keita. He's already got 2 for Clemson. You're going to see all night long. They want to get the ball into the paint to their big guys. BYU looking to double right away.
And how about Carter Welling?
Get down and help the big guys rebound. All 5 Cougars are going to have to get on the glass.
A block by Welling. Keita stays with it. Brought a real kind of pro feel, Jay, to the program.
Yeah, they run pro sets, and I thought he was going to be an NBA head coach, but chose to take the BYU job. There you see that good at getting into the lane, but Dybantsa, when he gets that isolation, especially when he's, and those are 2 good wins because both those teams, West Virginia and Georgia, really come at you trying to force turnovers.
Great look inside by Porter and nice patience in the paint by Davidson. Does not do him justice.
He terrorized people.
Saunders with a tip, and he takes it away and lays it in with the left.
You know, that's vintage Richie Saunders.
Ability to steal the basketball, and then a pretty strong finish at the other end as well.
Well, he's super skilled offensively, and I think a lot of people think of him as a shooter, but he's much more than that.
Another look inside. Welling will tie it up.
But good ball movement, and Welling just got a great angle.
Hunter turned it over. And it's Kennard Davis Jr. who will lay it in to put the Cougars back on top. Scores on this team in Saunders and Wright. The 3 of them together combined for 55 a game. How about another big-time rebound for Godfrey? And Saunders the offensive rebound. Wright penetrates, cradles, puts it up, and it goes. Wright finds Saunders. And Saunders is fouled, but it will not count. No continuous motion there. Out. Initially, the foul was called on the floor, but the officials got together, talked it over, and changed the call. So this will be continuation. Count the basket, and 1 free throw coming for Saunders. Back to Hunter.
Davidson and Welling again wide open in the post.
Hunter snakes his way underneath the basket, comes around and scores.
Well, Dylan Hunter, when he gets the ball down along the baseline, he just takes it to the other side and curls right around Welling, who screened off Boscovich to give him.
And Georgia, but boy, would this be a big one. And again, Brad Brownell, 299 wins as the head man at Clemson, and they've got the lead on the bucket by Nick Davidson.
He can sometimes get a screen and then go back and get the ball.
Second foul, Jay, on Dylan Hunter. He has gone to the bench. Zach Foster back in, and Hadim Boop with the slam to tie it up.
But that second out of bounds play, just a little handoff, and then turning the corner, just not good communication.
Godfrey to Foster, a freshman with a lot of talent, into the corner. He'll pick up an assist on the 3 by Justin Porter.
The MVP of that Charleston Classic. But he was a high-volume shooter when he was at Middle Tennessee.
Wright gets a clean look and buries it. This is a freshman, Jay, that Clemson, the Tigers program, is pretty excited about. A top 75 recruit, a guy with good positional size, a lot of ability. And how about the little big-to-big pass there from Davidson to Godfrey for the slam. Wallin on Dybantsa again on this trip. Davidson over to offer some assistance. Turned over. Numbers for the Tigers. And it's laid in by Godfrey. Another assist for Porter.
Averages about 5 rebounds a game. He pursues the ball, and he's got to be one of the best rebounders they got per minute.
The shot clock was at 1, and Porter buried it.
He also got fouled. Justin Porter, he got a steal, took it the other way early.
And he might be feeling a little slow getting back into the front court. The jumper will go for Butta Johnson to make it a
defensive end. They've been a little stagnant.
Johnson. It goes, and it's all Tigers right now. Porter. He hits. And it's an 18-0 run right now.
And Foster got hit on that, but Godfrey did not quit on the play.
Jay, they can't miss. Clemson's got some time. And the first half will come to a close with the Tigers ending it on a 21-0 run. Wright trying to get inside, and finally BYU, and the three not there for Kennard Davis Jr., but an offensive rebound. Wright, counter.
Well, that's the kind of bucket that BYU needed.
Looking feistier at the defensive end. And it's BYU ball.
I don't think Brad Brownell was happy with that possession.
Dybantsa, and one.
Thought he was there, but you're better off. You're not going to get that call. There's just no way. You're better off going up trying to block the shot.
So a three-point opportunity for Dybantsa, and also the third
in the second half.
Dybantsa going to work, got a size advantage, shoots over Johnson and hits. And that is one of his signature moves. Get to the paint.
To the middle of the lane where he can rise up and shoot over defenders.
Clemson needs a bucket. Johnson. Godfrey will get one.
Like great hesitation. Little hesitation to get the defense off the floor. And then he just went right in and just strength to get it up and into the bucket.
Remember, RJ Godfrey transferred on the perimeter. Chase Thompson with the ball back in for the Tigers as well. A deep team. Johnson. Whoa! Keita! Turned over. Great anticipation by Keita. And apparently he kind of bent it a little bit so it is not completely level right now, and the officials and some of the folks who work here at MSG are trying to figure out, is it level, and can you adjust that? Is it that easy just to level it off? Here's the perpetrator right here, and you can see, yeah, he was kind of hanging on the left side of it and pulled that side down a little bit, and the rim didn't fully recover. Ooh, and a knee to the head for good measure. Chris Budden has the latest info.
I have been told by Madison Square Garden operations that it's not a broken rim. It's that the backboard is not level. They did go and get obviously a taller ladder.
Ladders are coming off the court. It appears the mission has been successful.
Yeah, good work by the staff here at Madison Square Garden.
Dybantsa with 9 of his 15 here in the second half. Make it 11 of his 17. Dybantsa wants a clear out. Wants to go to work on Foster, or on Hunter rather. The turnaround goes.
Well, going against Dylan Hunter, that's just too difficult to even get pressure on when he fades away, because
they couldn't miss the last 7 minutes of the first half. Porter. It goes. His 5th made 3 of the game.
Maybe not the best offense that Clemson has run, but the little step back, Clemson really needed that.
And another and one opportunity for Dybantsa. Them here in the second half.
Well, Dybantsa's shown everything in this second half. We talked about him being.
They do not have a player who has scored 20 points in a game this year, but Brad Brownell's got a number of different guys who can be their leading scorer on any given night. As Rob Wright lays in the reverse.
A shot. Yeah, just warded him off with that right arm as he got to the bucket. I don't know if you want to go under on this.
Saunders the block.
Saunders saved it.
Right. Dybantsa, and it's a 1-point game.
Recovered to block that shot by Justin Porter, and that put BYU in train.
Out of the timeout. Only for Davis to give it back. Transition opportunity for Johnson. Clemson by 3. A lot of time running off the shot clock. It's down to 4. It'll be Dybantsa. Left hand pass to Keita for the. Say great pass from Dybantsa.
Nobody picked up Keita and he didn't right to him.
Giving up a lot of size. Dybantsa's backed him down a few times in the second half. Now over the top, and BYU leads.
Not sure he wants to try to back him down.
Lost it. And the three goes for Davis. Game sometimes being a tale of two halves, but Jay, this is an extreme example of that, as the Cougars have just been.
But they got to snap out of it.
You saw UConn waiting, Florida as well. That's our second game tonight. A much-needed bucket for Godfrey, and
Still powered it up.
Dybantsa again up top to Keita.
That slot ball screen in the middle third of the floor has been fantastic for BYU. 2 in a row.
Dybantsa now with 6 assists in the
block. Was like a volleyball spike. Now watch, this screen comes right in the middle of the floor. And the low man has to pick that up. You put 2 on the ball for a little bit too long. But somebody's got to be there. You bring Keita up for another middle ball screen.
It's worked really well. Dybantsa the drive. Oh my!
Well, instead they use Robert Wright III, and what an exclamation point.
The 3 for Butta Johnson to get him back within 3.
But the screen just poorly handled up top, not communicated. And Johnson getting caught up on Wright. And that is elevation, Holmes. Beautiful.
They played in the first half.
Well, whatever they get, it's got to be quick. It doesn't have to be a 3.
Hunter got it. And it's a 2-point game. Wright III. Missed it. 10 seconds to go. They've got to foul it again. Hunter ties it. Banked it home to tie it up. And again, it'll be Dybantsa with nobody on the ball to inbound it for BYU.
And he can run the base. They're going to step somebody out.
Wright, Davis, Wright. And a timeout call, but there's only 1.3 seconds remaining. Bošković to inbound. Wright. Got it! Robert Wright III wins it for the Cougars. Don't know if that's what Kevin Young drew up, but it worked like a charm for BYU.
Well, it was clearly one of the options that Kevin Young drew up, because Robert Wright III was beyond half court. And when they couldn't get it into either Saunders or Dybantsa, he came in right to the ball on the run. 1.3 was more than enough for BYU to get the game winner. What an amazing second half by the Cougars.
Outscoring Clemson 45-21 in the second half, and winning it on the buzzer-beating 3 by Rob Wright. So much attention obviously focused on Dybantsa, and Wright had just enough time, just enough space to get that shot off to win it.
Well, he waited. He's beyond half court. He's not even in the picture, then waited to come in late, got between 2 defenders who didn't want to foul. What an amazing finish to this game.
A little misdirection and a great shot by Robert Wright III. And what a win for the Cougars.
Boy, that feeling as a defender when you want to put pressure but you don't want to foul. And Robert Wright III, I mean, we talked about him being a distributor, a point guard, but that dude can score.